Hello and welcome to English Reading Academy. Today's topic is why some people don't post online. Have you ever scrolled through social media for a long time? You may have noticed something very interesting. Some people share photos, ideas, or news almost every single day. They tell others what they eat, where they go, and what they think about. They seem happy to let everyone know about every small part of their lives. But at the same time, there are other people who never post anything at all. They may have an account, they may follow their friends or read the latest updates. However, they stay completely invisible to the rest of the online world. In our modern world, so much of life happens on the internet. We use it for work, study, and talking to people. Because of this, the choice to stay silent may seem unusual or even strange to many people. Why do some people choose to remain silent when everyone else seems so eager to speak up? It is a question worth asking. The reasons behind this decision are varied and deeply personal. They are often much more meaningful and complex than you might think at first. People grow up with different values, habits, and ways of seeing the world. What feels right to one person might feel wrong to another. For each person who chooses not to post, this decision is special and valid. It comes from their own experiences and what they believe is important in life. To understand them better, we need to look closer at the many different reasons that lead people to stay away from sharing online. One of the most common reasons people avoid posting is a strong need for privacy. Many people think the internet is exactly like a big public square. When you stand in a square, anyone walking by can see you and hear you. It is the same with online spaces. Anything you share can be seen, saved, or shared again by people you do not even know. Even strangers on the other side of the world might look at your post. They believe their personal details belong only to them and the people they trust. This includes daily habits, family moments, or private feelings. These things belong only to those closest circle of friends and family. Sharing them online feels wrong, even if your intentions are good and you only want to share happy news. It feels like giving away a small but important part of your private life. These people like to have clear boundaries between their public life and their private life. They want to decide exactly what stays private and what goes public. They do not want everyone to know everything about them. For them, keeping a low profile online is a very simple and effective choice. It helps them preserve their privacy and keeps them in full control of their own life story. They believe that some memories or feelings are too special or too personal to be put on a screen for everyone to judge. They prefer to keep those things safe inside their hearts or share them only when they meet people face to face. Another big and powerful reason is the fear of judgment. When you post something online, you show it to a very large group of people. You open yourself up to the reactions of other people, whether you know them or not. Some comments may be kind, warm, or encouraging, but other comments can be critical, negative, or even unfair and unkind. Many people feel very worried and anxious before they share anything. They ask themselves many questions. Is my post good enough? Is it interesting enough? Is it smart enough? Will people laugh at me? Will they think I am strange? This kind of worry feels very heavy on the mind. They are afraid that people will not understand them correctly. They fear being laughed at or judged harshly. People online often do not know the full context of their life. They do not know what difficulties the person is facing or what kind of day they have had. Because they do not know the whole story, it is very easy to get things wrong. Staying silent feels much safer. It stops the risk of criticism or misinterpretation by others. For these people, it is better to say nothing at all than to say something and be misunderstood or hurt by what others say. Many people also care deeply about authenticity in their lives. If you look closely at social media posts, you will notice a pattern. Most posts show only the very best parts of life. You see happy holidays, big success stories, or beautiful food on a clean table. You see smiling faces and perfect photos. People rarely show their struggles or failures. They almost never show their tired days, sad moments, or ordinary and unexciting days when nothing special happens. Over time, it starts to look like everyone else has a perfect life while yours feels normal or hard. Some people do not want to post because of this reason. They do not want to create a false image of their life. They know that showing only perfect things is misleading. It tricks other people into thinking life is always easy, and it can even trick yourself. They prefer to enjoy real moments just as they are. They do not want to stop what they're doing just to take photos or edit videos. They do not want to change their behavior just to impress other people. For them, real life happens in the moment, right in front of your eyes. It does not happen on a screen or inside a photo. They want to live their life, not record it for an audience. Some people make their choice based on how they like to connect with others. They feel that online talk is often shallow and does not have deep meaning. Likes, short comments, and quick messages do not mean very much to them. They cannot replace a real, long conversation. Nothing beats talking face to face, sitting together, or speaking a long phone call. Real sharing works best when you can see someone's expression and read their face. You hear the true tone of their voice and you can answer right away. You can ask questions and listen carefully. They save their best news, their thoughts, and their photos for when they meet friends and family in person. They want deep, meaningful interactions, not public attention or likes from strangers. To them, a true connection with another human being is far more valuable than having thousands of followers online. They believe that quality is much better than quantity. They would rather have 5 good conversations than 500 likes from people they do not even know. For them, sharing is about closeness, not popularity. We also need to think about the heavy feeling of overload. Every single day, we see thousands of messages, pictures, and news stories. We get updates from work, school, friends, and the news. This constant flow of information never stops, and it makes us feel very tired. It is hard to think clearly when there is so much noise around us. It is hard to understand everything we see and hear. Our brains can only take in so much before we start to feel stressed or confused. Some people choose not to add to this noise. They want their mind to be clear and focused. They do not want to use their energy thinking about what to post or how to post it. They do not want to worry about the best time to share or which photo looks best. Stepping back from posting helps protect their mind and their peace. It lowers the pressure to always be active, always be seen, and always be up to date with every new trend. For them, silence is a form of rest. It helps them feel calm, balanced, and able to think properly. They use their free time for hobbies, reading, or just relaxing quietly. Finally, people measure success and value in very different ways. In online spaces, success is usually defined by numbers. People count how many followers you have. They count how many likes you get. They look at how widely your content is shared or commented on. Popularity and being seen are often treated as the only signs of success or happiness. If you are visible, you are successful. If you are quiet, you are not. This is the common idea on the internet. But some people do not think this way at all. They believe that a good life is not about how many people see you or know your name. It is about how much you learn every day. It is about how you treat others with kindness and how happy you feel inside your own heart. They find satisfaction in quiet wins and private memories that no one else needs to know about. They value personal growth and learning new skills more than public attention. You do not need to show these things to anyone else to make them real. Your achievements are still yours even if you never tell a soul. For them, value comes from within, not from outside attention. Not from outside attention. In the end, whether you post online or stay quiet is completely your own choice. It does not mean you are shy, secretive, or disconnected from the world. It simply means you know what is right for you and your way of living. Some people express themselves best by sharing everything openly. They feel happy when they connect with many people. Others prefer to live fully away from the bright spotlight or public attention. They feel happy when they keep things close and private. Neither way is better or worse than the other. They are just different ways to be human. Understanding this fact helps us respect each other's choices more. We should not force anyone to share if they do not want to. We should also not judge people who share too much. Remember always, what you see online is never the whole truth of a person's life. Every person has a rich, complex, and interesting world within them, whether they choose to show it or keep it hidden. There is no right or wrong way to live as long as you are true to yourself.